Hello, Al. Are you shopping by chance? Oof. Today is the Archon Quests. Hopefully we'll have it done so I can stream other games. Oh. I still have to finish this. Ah, I'll do that later. I'm procrastinating. Guys, it's time. It's time for me to explore the unknown. Time to get Kanich out. Thanks for the lurk, Mossy. Enjoy the shadows.
It's as good as done.
Everyone hold hands. Our bond is strong. Shower me with praise.
I can't really pack for college until they tell me my dorm room.
Yep.
Okay.
What the fuck? What just happened? Oh, chosen of dragons, the sacred mountain lies before you. If that is, you can only enter the sacred mountain. I have to do this quest eventually. I know that. Asahi! Did the volcano just erupt? No, it's been super duper quiet. Did you see it erupt? And there, Asahi? What's up? What's with those faces? We're not going to the same college. I know we're not going to the same college because my college is in my state, Al. We saw some sort of truth, alright. The true identity of the cake murderer is Paimon! Yes. Aw, he's a guy I have to... I'll do all this later. Do I have any? I have one. I'll do the collecting later. Iron Sun!
Oh, Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here. Oh, hey. What are you doing here all by yourself? Just so you know. Alright, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count.
Rather than training. That sounds more like helping you out.
Yeah. All jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols. Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have... I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes, and there's no real competition in my own weight class. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no! Don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you. Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, alright? Otherwise, Yan-san's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition! Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look.
Alright. I'll do it for you, Tainan. Alright, Coach. We'll help you out.
Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done. Sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at
No, we're not experts at patrolling. Strolling, not patrolling. I'll get you another day.
always a cave here? Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Why is it hiding away here? Ah! You woke it up! Huh? It ran away. Oh, guess our reputation in Natland is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now.
There's something on the ground.
You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off. Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still. What is it? You look so serious all of it. Isn't this just a regular old key? Huh. The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from?
This is the key to the hibernation chamber on the spaceship.
What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait. You mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat?
That's the one.
So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it?
No, I still have mine. I've always made sure to keep it safe and sound.
Whoa! Yeah! These look identical! So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is...
There's only 2 of these. Thank you, Masi! I hope you have a good... whatever you have to do is good. There's only 2 of these. One belongs to me and the other to my brother.
Knew it! Huh! The keys to a spaceship! Huh! Somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien. Oh, wait, no. Descender.
I like the term alien, thank you. I'm calling the twins aliens.
Anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here? The simplest explanation is that your brother lost his key somewhere not far from here. Then that hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it.
That's not what happened.
True. It means your brother was here recently.
And by extension, the Abyss Hoarder was probably here as well.
Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Anson's patrol on a whim. And now, we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your brother. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Anson?
Anson.
There you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today. Thanks for being so diligent.
Oh, hey, Anson, what's up? Didn't think we'd see. We were actually just about to go meet up with you.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled, so the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. They'll be here to take over shortly.
Wait, cancel? Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
Didn't expect our suspicions to be confirmed so quickly. Sounds like Aether is on the move again. I'll find a way to speak with him in person this time. I have
I've
to.
heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale. It's like they're preparing...
One little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they expected? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So...
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe. But that doesn't tell us much. Our defenses are holding strong so far. So I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see... Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case.
Well, I'm keen to find out more about the situation, and I can provide some information on the Abyss Order.
Great. Then let's head over together.
A space and time for you. You know what? We're gonna get this one while we're over here. As we're near them, we'll collect them, but I'm not gonna go out of my way and collect them right now. I'll do that off the stream. I'm stimming so fucking bad. Wika!
Oh? Ah, great timing, Yan-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the mess?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be revenge, perhaps?
Oh, seems unlikely. But then again,
Thank you for the Lord Kimmy and hello!
past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too
Yes, I do have the command! I fixed it whenever I was watching Krim's stream Wednesday. I'm pretty sure it was Wednesday. It might have been Tuesday. Whenever I put the notification in my server that I fixed it is when I fixed it.
Even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces for starters. However, this is still a war, so we must give it up. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler.
No, this one is personal for me.
In what way?
The current leader of the Abyss Order is my brother.
Yep, that's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what his goal could be?
That's what I want to know as well.
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, she's been trying to track her brother down and get some answers. But he's been avoiding her.
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right?
Absolutely. I might even hate the Abyss Order more than you do.
Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
Sounds great.
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away.
Aether! blade does not want to be in this battle. You do not have my blade. My bitrate did drop for a bit around that time too, which is funnier. Look, it's Kit Lolly.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
How are things looking? Malika told us to come here.
Ah, the situation must be pretty dire. Dire? No, I wouldn't go that. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got.
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
We have an ad in like 4 minutes.
Brother has poor taste.
I'm just glad that I'm not the only one who thinks that. If I were him, I'd have changed that name long ago.
Wait, what? Are you saying her brother is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that because I was mad.
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Sweet Lolly.
Hi, Alpha!
I see everything.
Dissipate. Strike a pose.
Locked on.
Show no mercy. Suck. Phew. Much better. That's more like it.
Ooh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
I'm doing good. I'm
If
doing
anyone
good.
should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold. Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know what hit them.
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Needed.
The warriors from the battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds. So everyone's, well, morale's high and everyone's here. Let's go take down that stronghold.
Stand with me.
Shower me with praise. Forward! Rush them!
Fair enough.
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it! The Abyss Order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance! Yoo-hoo! Our bond is strong. Warriors, attack! After them!
Everyone hold hands.
Strike a pose. You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the Masters of the Night Wind.
Resist the abyss will pay the price!
This way, Colonel. Yeah.
Not you two. Time to.
The world will burn.
This stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone.
Huh. The Abyss Order's all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic.
I was hoping for a... Well, whatever.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, maybe it's just me. But an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here...
Huh? Not sure I follow. They did a
Don't
tactical
cry.
retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage.
So we're no wiser as to the Abyss Order's objectives. Back to square one. Couldn't be Aether If I could only get Aether to talk to me, I could get answers for all of us. I'm heading back to the collective opinion. That key is our only lead so far.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that, but you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we could...
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether...
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
A tiny Bennett? What do you mean a tiny Bennett? That's not a tiny Bennett! That's Ion-san! And Ion-san is an adult, by the way. She just is unlucky. Oof. 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 We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for the ads to get done before we do anything. But we'll heal up our characters. We have a minute left of ads. I'll do that later. Starships were meant to fly, still and touch the sky. Let's do this one last time. I just realized, ever since I've joined Genshin, I've gotten every single Archon, or who was represented as an Archon for each nation I've played. I've joined the game for, because I joined during Sumeru and I got Nahida. I've gotten Fiorina, and I've gotten Mawika. Ah! Ads are over! I should have my friends back. Ow! Yippee! Continue!
Okay.
Don't K me after I said continue!
back where we started. Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. Beyond. Oh, we've scoured the entire air. Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your... Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again...
Person.
Oh, thank goodness. Someone's... No, now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
You've come to the right person, but where are the monsters you speak of?
Yeah, where are they?
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't... They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking.
A memory.
We're not. We're completely...
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
Where do you intend to run to?
What's wrong with that girl? She...
Hmm?
Oh no! It looks like something really hit... Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was...
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Let me help you up first. Huh. Suddenly, I can see them.
Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now.
I'm sorry. I'll take care of them now. She's
Great.
Conrian.
Thank you, Savior.
Savior? Everyone hold hands. Our bond is strong. Yoo-hoo! You done? It just looked like you were slicing in thin air.
I don't know what's
Funny,
going on
actually.
either, but I could see them once I held her hand.
Oh, really?
Let's try it one more time. I want to check that I got all the
Sure.
months. What's wrong?
It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all... I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Oh, didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Have you never shaken hands with someone before?
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith. Thanks for, saving me just now. I'm really grateful for your help.
Can we talk about how pretty Deirdith is? Like, I want her as a playable character pretty. We're probably not going to have her as a playable character, though.
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With her, so what was the deal with those monsters?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa, that must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters?
That would have made us more monstrous than the monsters.
Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't, but more importantly, did the monsters hurt you?
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing it.
Her outfit, her hair, everything. There's a cave nearby. Why don't we rest there for
Good
now?
idea. We'll take you.
That stupid little fucker.
Thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I still feel much safer with you around. I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
She is Conrian, and we can tell because of her pupils. She also has the intavatium in her hair, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Or
You
something
already
similar
took a
to
big
it.
enough risk coming out here all on your own. So, where are you from, Judith?
Conria!
Village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... Yeah,
I have no idea where I am
She's
anymore.
Conrian, but she wasn't
Maybe
raised
all these
in Conria.
trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the savior is going to be easy.
Huh. That's the second time you called the Traveler a savior. What's all that about?
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny. Anyway, let me start from the beginning. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late. I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw her. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior, and she's already got a ton of titles, so she won't mind one extra.
Yeah, I won't.
Actually,
What? But didn't you...
everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young man.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really?
There's someone out there who matches all the requirements.
Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be him.
Who? Who is it?
My brother.
You have a brother? Well, then that's it. Please, can you take me to see him?
Huh. Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find him.
Huh? But isn't he your brother?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for him anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together.
Have you always believed that doomsday will come? And that the savior will as well?
Yes. Everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. That the savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the savior.
Do you really buy this whole doom?
She spoke with conviction. I don't think she's lying. Maybe it's another lie spread by the Abyss Order.
See? She broke eye contact. Sure, son. What's wrong, Deirdis?
Oh,
Bad cop, good cop.
how should the traveler looks just like this, and it's not every day that the savior of dreams swoops. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
What do you mean, limit? What?
How am I supposed to respond to that?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the savior in the meantime, please...
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry...
Alright then. Well, take care. Being on your own isn't easy. What a mysterious girl. We should definitely... But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's... Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now.
Why do women have to be pretty, guys? Women equal pretty. Women are pretty. Very, very pretty. But she's Conrian. Her pupils are Conrian. She's a pure-blooded Conrian, which means her area is Conrian. Because in the game, there's only, like, confirmed a few Conrians that we get to see the eyes of, and it's Dainslef and Kaya. And they have the pupils, and that's how Dainslife said that Kaya was a pure-blooded Conran.
Oh, you're back. How did it go? Find anything?
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on?
No progress, I'm afraid.
That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because the Abyss Order hasn't attacked us. And since we don't know what... In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but...
Huh.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you... They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but...
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Yan-san.
This is technically my sibling's fault, so...
Great. Thank...
Wow, Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't
Of course I
remember,
do.
though. You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
I don't remember, I'm just bullshitting.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy.
Have you seen anything on the
Nothing that
government?
would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but there were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything
fair enough.
nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh. Interesting. Well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
It seems suspicious, though. Could this be related to their true objective?
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activity. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength.
Huh? Is that...
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without some...
It's not the same thing at all! There are plenty of chances to go to war. But a one-on-one chat with our group... How can I not be nervous? What if I say...
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions. Relax!
I'm sorry, great...
What Paimon guess?
May I check...
What? How can you be so... audacious?
No, of course not. But I...
Ugh, again with the sheepish audacity.
I think it's fair request. We're dueling! Paimon being behind us is funny.
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now... I'll be bragging about the day I...
Paimon can't keep up.
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring.
Okay. Well, to each their own. But Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Have you noticed anything out of the
Not
ordinary?
at all. We haven't spotted any new...
As Paimon expected, nothing here either. Let's do another lap and get back to Yan-san.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss or Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though.
Ignore Paimon, he wasn't a problem.
Traveler? You're back already? No one thought to wake me.
In fairness, you look pretty hungover.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. What I meant to say is, I heard something
Yeah, that's right.
I sensed something strange in my dream.
Oh,
Hard to say. I don't think it had any... It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours, or...
Oh. So even some... No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't...
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to...
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Yeah, true.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs.
Actually, since you're here, Kitlali, I might as well ask one more question.
Sure, what is it?
Have you heard of monsters that are only visible to certain people?
Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche? Or extreme negativity embodied in physical form? It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. First...
Alright, we get it! Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But...
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the...
Oh, wow. Okay. Well...
Hey, I'm not that old!
I'm sure it's hard to say what it was for sure.
Care to elaborate on what happened?
You tell the two about what happened.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
Huh? That's the part that bothers you?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact. Whether that be hand-holding or otherwise, but that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like that really makes me question whose side this girl is on. And whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a...
Actually, Paimon feels like you make...
Whoever this girl is, she's...
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
Do you think she's a spy? Or some kind of weapon?
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible. On that note,
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
Might as well. She seems to trust me after all. Happy to, although I doubt she means us any harm.
settled then. Let's go check on her.
Watch her not be there. Wouldn't be the first time one of them just disappeared.
Is this really necessary?
Are you running away? Here we are. Dear did... Oh, so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Ian-san was right? Maybe she never intended
Let's stay
to
quiet
stay
and
here at
moving
all.
carefully.
Traveler, watch out!
Shoot, maybe there really is a...
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the mom. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
If I thought it would hurt, I would have had tried to dodge, and somehow it still hurt less than I expected.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walk. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, and it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved.
Oh, that's weirdly wait. If you really thought you were gonna starve or get...
She already saved my life once. That's more than enough. I just...
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image.
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing...
Could she really just be an injured so
Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Of course! Sure, I just know the recipe. Only takes an hour and a half.
Paimon's getting hungry now, too. Go on, then. You can join us for dinner.
A way to Paimon's heart is through her stomach.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
No trouble at all.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Dearden. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like...
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey!
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
You weren't in there that long.
But she thought she was going to starve to death. The time probably passed unbearably slowly.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
Wait, why would she think that? Does she know about the false
But my
sky?
grandma would tell me, the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world. And that sky is real to us.
Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really. Is it kind of like how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
That seems kind of right, but also not really.
I really treasured my world for a really long time. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the Savior. But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out and set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child.
Beyond the stars.
Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
One day. If only we could tell her. But it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
I need to find the Savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I can think of doing. So I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? It's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
Sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma.
The more we chat, the more convinced I'm that she's not a bad person. And it doesn't sound like she's been brainwashed by Abyss Order. Maybe we can afford to trust her.
Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still
In the
invisible,
case.
huh?
Guess we gotta try that trick again.
Can you see them now?
Yeah, stay back. I'll handle them. Damn.
Paimon still can't see anything.
Strike a pose!
Locked on. Ha!
I see everything.
Get with me!
Target acquired.
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them? Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air. You doing all right, Deirdre? Deirdre? Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
I was just... the image of the Traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
Alright. Whatever floats your boat.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, Traveler?
I'm personally satisfied that they're innocent, but I can't hurt to monitor her for another night.
Alright. Deirdre will be... Huh? Deirdre?
And drift into a deep sleep. Soon a vivid dream fills your mind. This is the Night Kingdom. Aether! We can't hear him though. Aether and the Lord of the Night. My head, it hurts. My headache, it's gone. I think I hear a voice in the darkness. Damn. Well, good luck to you.
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed.
Oh?
A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a savior.
It was the effects of Conria, what happened there. That was Doomsday. Huh. That dream I just had.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to,
Oof. Was she holding my
You
hand?
just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it, but it didn't seem to work on you.
Oh, You better not be...
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have...
I still can't remember anything. What did I say in my dream just now? The Night Kingdom at the very start of the dream, but I can't remember what happened next. Never mind. If the memory is gone, I can't force myself to remember it. I'm gonna go back to sleep. We can catch up tomorrow morning.
No way is Paimon getting back to sleep. You go ahead. But for the rest of the night...
Oh, do I really seem that...
Paimon! Be nice to her! I love her!
Well, Deirdre, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste.
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal.
Alright, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling?
Ah, that's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Why is Paimon bad?
Who's Mawika?
Oh yeah, Paimon's bad for... Hold on, I think I see something over there.
It's the... But it doesn't look like they're marching to war.
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way.
Wait a second.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters.
I bet the tried and tested method will allow you to see them.
You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deirdre? Or the monsters themselves? Or is it us? Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes. Woohoo! All done.
Oh, damn.
Oh, guess they really were on the run, huh?
So there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
Believe me, I'm as baffled as you are. The plot thickens. Turns out there is also monsters which I can see, but there can't.
So, any ideas on why those mom... Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Ia. We gotta go. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See ya, and please take...
The Abyss Order just now.
The front line has collapsed.
Huh? But how?
Did the Abyss Order send in reinforcements?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed.
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. This is good news, right? Why'd you still look so serious?
Did we finally launch an attack?
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. What? One person. Just a single individual. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated.
Alright, I got it. I think I know what happened.
I'm only recounting what I heard. And I'm sure the guard in question must be and assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as too weak or too hostile.
You don't need to sweat it, Ian-san. From your description, we're already pretty confident that we know this person. Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time you showed up.
Yeah, how else could it be? He never misses an occasion like this.
Dane's left.
Dane! Dane! You know, it'd just be easier to walk.
Okay.
Stop K-ing me! Were you waiting for me?
It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Ian-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainslet. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war.
No need to thank me. I hunt the Abyss Order for my own reasons.
Please don't mind him, Ian-san. He always talks like that.
It's quite all right. Uezo Janssen respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense, and I am still... Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now.
Take your time. Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since this war isn't exactly over. See you later, Ian-san. Hey, Dane. Would it have killed you?
Anton, yes, I'll remember the name, but I will not invest more emotion than it is necessary when dealing with the citizens of the Seven. It's a matter of principle for me. Fine, since you helped break the stalemate, we'll let you off the hook.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war, for example?
Never before have we seen the Abyss Order take action on such a large scale. I've taken at face value which seems highly illogical in a war between the Nat and Lees. The odds are stacked firmly against them. They surely cannot be unaware of this. Their true goal must be a deeper one.
We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
I've been on the case for some time, even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order members. Yet still, I'm none the wiser. I can only assume they have gone to great length to keep their real operations a secret. I have a bad feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of its forces attacking Natlan, so whatever they stand to gain must hold enormous value to them.
What do you think we should do?
Since we lack the actionable intelligence for now, we might as well continue to focus on the fighting. Leave them to their secret plots. If they're willing to sacrifice manpower for it, I intend to make that sacrifice greater and more painful than they could have ever anticipated. If we use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate the vast majority of the Abyss Order forces. They'll never be able to amount to such a large campaign ever again. That outcome is well worth our time. And the sooner we can do that, the better. That's right. The ideal scenario would be to destroy them before they can reach their goal.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right?
Right.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
Sounds like Dane's one-man attack on the enemy front has put him in a good mood. What about you? Any news to share from your end?
Well, actually, we found her brother's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. He must have lost it.
So he's here in person. Unsurprising given the scale of this operation.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see. And then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't. She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the travel.
Hold on. That girl called him the Savior.
Yeah, that's right. Is something the matter, Dane?
The last time I heard that term was before the Cataclysm. And not just that. It referred to your brother then, too. But who would still believe in the myth of the Savior when the Cataclysm has already taken place? It makes no sense. The term's been around even before the Cataclysm?
Wait, wasn't her brother called the Prince, though? Where did this Savior thing come from?
well when he was first granted the title of prince. The Vinster king and the entire court of Conria set about loudly proclaiming the might he would bring them to the nation. They made it sound as if with him there, all pain and suffering would be washed away, and the future of Conria would be brighter than anyone could imagine. The Savior was a celebratory title given to the prince by those who believed this rhetoric. Of course, you know how that story ended. In hindsight, the cruel irony is glaring. All that title really stood for was the Vinster king's lust for power.
Sounds like the people of Conria really believed in him.
Is that why the Aether is so determined to revive the homeland? Because he thinks he's failed as the Conrian savior? But that certainly doesn't explain everything. There must be other reasons. As the girl you met, allow me to offer some speculation. I suspect she's a descendant. Ah! I didn't finish reading it! A descendant from pure-blood Conrians, afflicted with the curse of immortality. They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. That'll explain how her people retain their ancient beliefs, including the myth of the golden-haired savior.
Ah! Paimon gets it now! So, a bit like Kaya. Except she grew up somewhere more isolated? Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation.
If she can't provide us with any more valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Ward.
Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight? You must be tired after all that fighting today.
I will consider it, but we must discuss our next steps first thing tomorrow morning. We can't give the Abyss Order any time to regroup. Yippee! I don't know how long this has been in the game, but I love it. No, we can't give them that much time.
Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine. Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan. After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. The location? The Cinder City.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like they're kind of pulling. And with any luck, maybe...
Yep, our army is almost ready. And we've sent a message to Malika to let her know the plan. We can't...
I beg to differ. This is wasting time. You have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases the Abyss Order's odds of survival.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us.
Very well. Then I will go there alone. Thank you for the intel,
Go
Einstein.
on your own? Come on.
It's all right. I support your...
Huh? Shit.
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the... And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements. Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler.
Am I to join you, Dancer?
Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone.
And then he called it a buff! I hope we actually get the Archon Quest done. We get to play as Dane, right? Is this where we get to play as Dane? I'm so excited for no reason, guys.
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in that land?
All these years, the Abyss Order has managed to either stay hidden or fiercely defend their position. This may be the first chance I've ever had to finally make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at a moment's notice. But if you run into any Abyss-powered mechanism, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Eon-san arrives. And if you get to meet your brother...
Yeah! Apologize. That bar your path. Can I? That's not what I wanted to do. No, I can't play as him!
Our bond is strong. Shower me with the...
Locked on. I got him cornered.
Looking for a fight? Stand with me. Strike a pose.
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with Eon-san. No one's backing down. They're fighting back with...
Our bond is strong.
Locked on.
Stand with me. Shower me with praise. Our bond is strong.
I got him cornered.
Minute to memory.
Strike.
The relentless spectre that haunts us. The Abyss is all present. To fool is futile. To resist it, vain.
Stand with me. Out of my way.
Shall rise once again. Twilight Sword Dainsmith. Is this really what you want?
It is indeed. I will take every opportunity to hunt you down. to the last
So
man.
where's the Traveler's brother then?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you
Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours, at least for the moment. You know what that means for you. I'd like to see what makes you believe you already won, or that you can still turn the tide of
Then
this
allow
war.
me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, and I do not merely mean this battle. No. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled.
Does that mean?
Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit and then used the Loom of Fate.
What? Wait. Does this mean the attack on the mask? Oh no!
And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500.
What a load of drivel. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws. My ears tire of your Isn't there more to reviving a homeland than just reweaving its ley lines?
Right! You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just rewove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Malika and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
I have one simple question. If Conria indeed has been revived, as you claim, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed?
Are there signs that I could have missed?
I sense something strange in my dream. It was...
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had it. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with that.
I also vaguely remember seeing Aether in the Night Kingdom facing the Lord of the Night. Wait, that's not all. There were other signs as well. The Abyss Order chose to retreat from the stronghold. This isn't their usual style. Can't see these monsters at the same time as Derek. And I could. We could only see the monsters in each other's sights after making physical contact. The meditation of the Abyss Order's followers. Many members seen idling around during the lower conflict, even settling down to meditate. Right, then another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Deirdre. She's Conrian like Dane suspects that means this revived Conria that he speaks of might exist, and despite hailing from the Deirdre has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever he may be going through your mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you to not believe his lies. Unless I see it with my own eyes or refuse to entertain it. It is one thing that should demand our attention in this instance. It's meant for good.
Give in to the embrace of the abyss.
Let the world
Be
come alive!
baptized.
Target acquired.
Guys, that was a slaughter. That was a fucking slaughter.
That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in that land, but are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
Deirdre is the only potential lead we have. I think we should at least talk to her about all this. I understand. You think she might be from the revived Conria. Yes. I've said my piece. I doubt Conria could be revived so easily, but if it will give you some peace of mind, you should talk to her and test your theory. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. No! I thought your voice and attitude seemed familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. The curse of mortality has struck you too, then, Hayden.
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Ha! Your arrogance and malice cost you all of my respect long ago.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us.
Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over. A never-ending battle!
Have you... never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of a...
That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order. If I took into account what you did in Conria, you soon find how much your nightmares can become.
All right, I believe you. Still... What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond...
I never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order, Hayden. You could have easily blamed the Prince for his betrayal.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them. But he was nowhere to... Yes. We knew that the great abyssal power within him had been divided up. Yet we still despaired at his choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything he's doing now, and besides, who else can we place our faith in?
I suppose you have changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I'd never expect you to forgive him. Had you been so generous during your time in the Knight Academy as my instructor in the Black Serpent blade work, I might not have come to loathe you so much. All my good deeds were clearly in spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry, yet I received corporal punishment for being restless and brash. And as much as it pained me to bring up his name, even my co-student, Sertology, was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood. He even lost limbs over it. There's little point discussing it now, of course, but all of this was your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You wore a mask of benevolence as you victoriously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. What, too cowardly to admit it?
I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is, I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I met. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin, or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please...
No wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. So the Conria we once called home. Countless memories of Conria flooded into his mind. All the sights, memories, and feelings, everything clutched. Right, simply recalling everything seems to take a long, long time.
You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more?
I'm not interested. I have neither the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom...
The Loom of Fate, what have you done? Tell me.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Conria's ley lines as they were 500, the loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories.
Captain!
And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could, even though fragments.
So the Loom of Fate is running as we speak, and the so-called meditation your members have been performing. Its purpose was to supply the loom with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed. We are people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future. Will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world...
So that's where I'm supposed to come in. You look for assistance from your mortal enemy, who has sworn to hunt you down.
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But we had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
So this was your true goal. To lure me here, guide me into a state of meditation, and access my memories. So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army. That strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the Loom of Fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the Loom of...
Enough about your beloved leader. You said will you pay for any prices and memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. My thigh hurts.
It's Deirdre! Great! She's still here!
My sword! Deirdre, are you okay? Did something happen? What is this? Could this be Cataclysm? Is this where Deirdre is right now? So she really is.
We're not from the same world, are we?
No. I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for him, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your brother. Surely he must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way, when I do find him, I can convince him that you're also searching for him.
Memento? Wait.
What is it?
If this is her future, if this is her fate, give the key to derivative. Noise. Everything is frozen. Aether!
So that's what happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place.
Aether, you knew of all of this.
I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the Cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Prince of Con... But then this girl, Diridith, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then, she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber.
So, she actually did it.
We'd been separated ever since I awakened in Tevat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again. But Conria was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you.
And then?
But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person.
You're saying 3 keys existed simultaneously in that moment.
I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing. But there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. And that's where we are right now. An intersection in our memories. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So, my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth?
Diridith succeeded in bringing us together, but unfortunately its versions of us 500 years apart. She hoped that Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire world, but instead, the news she brought led the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. How awful is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Has Conria really been revived? Have you done what you set out to do?
Not yet. But I've taken a very important step. Now the ley lines of Conria are complete. I'd always thought that Tevat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then, I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So, I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process.
The Lord of the Night did say before that she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley lines. It's probably for the same reason.
Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate, using an Intivat as the base. I was able to grow a realm based on the Conria of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan's space-time. That superimposition is what allowed you and Diridith to cross paths.
That's what I saw in my dream. He's not lying about that, at least. But what I don't understand is why did the Lord of the Night agree to this?
After that, the new Conria was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials, and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World. This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of new Conria's ley lines. With this, one day, I will find a suitable host location for it.
Why? Why is reviving Conria so important to you? Is it really just because of guilt?
When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as their prince for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you.
What? Your memories were erased?
But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Conria. I still see it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me. Huh?
Renova. I don't know why, but the way you're looking, it just doesn't sound like you at all. Aether, this whole thing, your plan, what does that have to do with us? All along, it's only ever been about us. Goodbye, Lumine. We will begin anew at the end of your journey.
Our hero is back! Everyone's been waiting for you. The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt.
Oh. What? Paimon doesn't know the details either. The traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for her, and then she suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot. But looking a lot more glum.
It's fine. I just need some time to take everything in.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your brother? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Huh? You met your brother?
I did. We had a long talk.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, oh, never mind.
What your brother accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
That caught me off guard too.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your brother's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands. So it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler?
I still feel like a mess though.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
I'm sorry, but there's somewhere else I wanted to go first.
Huh?
Eon-san, leave her be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
Cave time! Cave time! Yay!
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Is the key here again? Before you know it, you've fallen asleep, drowned in a mirror of thoughts. You faintly sense what feels like someone clasping your hand. By this time, it sends you in a deep sleep where sweet dreams await. Are we almost done with the Archon Quests? Oh, we're on the prelude to the Song of the Vulcan Moon. It took like almost 2 hours to do one, so I might start this one, but by 6 I'll probably end for the night. So like you have like 26 minutes left with me. Aoife! Aoife! Aoife!
Okay, she's all patched up. Where did you say you found her? How'd she get wounded so badly?
Just on the beach not far from here. It was the usual suspects.
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
Paimon. And Tumaini?
Oh, hey, it's you two. Been a while.
Were you doing some first aid just now?
Yeah, thankfully Chaska got her to me in good time, so I think she'll pull through.
Squawk!
She was attacked by secret source automatons. I was on patrol nearby, so luckily for her, I was able to get her to safety. The automatons weren't so lucky.
Oh, them again, huh? What is it with those
We're tired, bro! Secret source automatons? That's strange.
Yeah, who knows what...
My internet hates me. I swear my internet hates me.
Where did you say you found her?
Just on the beach not...
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
Paimon.
Oh, hey, it's you two. Yeah,
She was attacked by secret source...
We're tired! Secret source?
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into them.
Would you like us to
No
help?
need. Besides,
Come on! What happened to birds of a feather? We're your friends! Plus, we'll be leaving for Nightcry soon, so, you know, while we're still here...
It'd be nice to spend some time together.
huh, fair point. It's been a while since we got to fight together. One last hurrah then, for old time's sake? We could hit the beach. The automatons have been pretty active there lately.
Awesome! Let's go!
if hunting down war machines is just sport to you, you guys really are built different.
No way, bro!
A short while earlier.
We're lost. Traveler. Paimon. Then return home.
Takes me right back to the Night Warden Wars. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! And there's an automaton! Quick, save her! How dare you!
Aoife, how's it looking?
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves.
You call that a human? Whoa. Okay. She's...
A machine built to look like a human, I guess. Is the...
Return.
She spoke!
Paimon.
What?
Yeah,
You
loud
heard
and
that
clear.
too?
She said our names.
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her.
Really? Wait. A blonde person with a white balloon? That can't be right.
It's definitely right.
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs a code.
We have 2 gunslingers here.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the Scions of the Canopy use similar devices when they're sending confidential messages. If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, it triggers a self-destruct mechanism inside.
So is this message supposed to be for me?
Sure looks that way.
I guess if we want answers, we have to wake her up somehow.
So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex. I only know one person with that kind of expertise. Shall we?
Sounds like a plan! Time to head to the Children of Echoes and find Shilonen! You bet, bro!
Who are you? Fatui! Oh, I can talk to him.
These automatons. I wonder what lies.
You're not coming with us?
Sorry, dude. I gotta get back to the clinic. That Kukasaur we rescued. Plus, I don't want Porka Cuckoo flapping his little wings off trying to keep up with you and Chaska.
No way, bro!
Everybody dance now. Dum, 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 dum. Shilonen!
Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at this hour.
Oh, yeah, perfect. First Moika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
Whoa! What a mess!
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this. Mawika wants me to come up with a solution. It's like she thinks, but I'm not. So, to make up for the difference, I've been spending all day sifting through documentation.
Well...
Hold up. Is she a robot?
We picked her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptex. Seems like a
cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see here. The Fontanian cipher disk, metal case from Liyue. Looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts. Although the inner workings are pretty intricately designed. It's a good thing you didn't try and brute force it.
Can you crack it?
Could be a tricky one. Since it uses a combination of several different technologies, I could find out more by disassembling it, but that could potentially damage the contents, and I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right? Must be a pretty important message if this is how they chose to transport it.
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code. Is that
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton, but the other components, I've never seen anything like them in Natlan before. I'll see what I can...
She woke up!
All I did was stimulate the core. I did not expect that to work.
Hey there, are you alright?
What?
Wow.
Task in progress. Deliver message to Traveler and White Flying Companion.
You're pretty smart for a robot.
Code?
Oh. Maybe not so smart after all.
Memory. Missing.
What?
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember? Besides these two?
Your name, for instance.
Name. Memory. Missing.
Oh, not again!
You said something about returning home earlier. Where's home for you?
Return home. Task in progress. Memory. Missing.
Oh. So that's it?
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory integrity isn't compromised.
just locked behind an isolation mechanism.
Yeah, but what does that mean for us, though? In words we can understand.
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere. When you know something, but the harder you try to remember it, the more it gives you a headache.
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition module. Pain. Correct.
Robots can feel pain.
Well, pain can be a useful parameter. Experiencing pain is how baby humans and saurians learn what to do and what not to do. In a
Fair
similar
enough.
vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous machines are designed with negative feedback mechanisms for behavioral regulation.
Whoa, slow down.
Oh, okay, well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine if you're a big shot shaman from the Masters of the Nightwind and you send your disciple on an errand to the Flowerfeather clan. To stop him from treating it like a vacation, you might put a curse on him that causes a physical and mental breakdown if he strays from the right path. That way, you can be sure he'll stick to the straight and narrow and won't go frolicking off.
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eatsley that parents tell their kids about.
Kit Lolly would never take a disciple, though.
The point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this.
My computer
into
decided to
autonomous
update,
machines
by the way,
to make sure they
randomly.
operate as intended.
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories?
Task. Fail. Sincere.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. It seems you responded to the phrase "return home." How about we keep talking and see if any other keywords trigger something for you?
Sure.
Are you right? It looked like you were in pain before.
I'm alright. I have assessed the pain level as tolerable. I must complete my task.
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else you've been?
They have humanoid mecha in Fontaine.
Of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty Fontainian to me.
Fontaine. They make good pastries there.
Hey! That triggered something!
Sounds more like a Paimon reaction than a robot reaction.
Never mind that. So, is Fontaine your home?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one promising lead nipped in the bud.
The way you're dressed makes me think of Mondstadt.
You mean her hairpiece? Oh yeah, I think I know what you...
Mondstadt. The maids there are very hardworking.
That's it! A maid! Although...
A maid? Okay, that would explain a lot of the...
No.
How come she responds so much faster when the answer is no?
Natlanese core, Fontainian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. Maybe no single nation is her home. She's just like the Cryptex in that sense. A mishmash of parts from all over the world.
In that case, where exactly is home to you? Is it where you were built?
Home is...
Okay. Feels like this is getting us nowhere. Any other ideas, Shilonen? How do we get her memories back?
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to look. I found a lot of Do you remember this little robot? Apparently you were together when they found you on the beach.
Oh.
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on. Now...
Is this... a broom?
Wait! She really is a robo-maid?
Well, very good indeed. Now then, could I, trouble you to tidy up my workshop?
No.
Well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory.
Hey, come on! The poor thing's only
Understood. Commencing task. Sorting large objects.
She's really doing it. doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Okay, so my internet is being splotchy.
Cleaning floor. Cleanup sequence initiated. Installation chamber deployed. Sorting small objects. Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai. Clear and concise.
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left here by mistake?
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger.
Maybe I should keep a closer eye on what Npeka's reading.
Introduction of Ancient Machines. Grammatically elegant and rhetorically sophisticated, author displays a high level of linguistic mastery.
What in the world? That
Why the fuck? My bitrate is white, guys. It's white.
She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll down there? Oh, looks...
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Wow. It's like it's brand new. Hey, this looks...
Oh, a relative? No. That's Ishkik, ancient name Baraka, founder of the Children of Echoes and one of the 6 heroes.
Wait, Baraka?
Yep, she was the first recorded bearer of that name. She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient machines built by Dragonkind, hoping to put them to use for the good of humanity. But most of her research was lost to history. It's,
What happened? Useful stuff like that normally doesn't just get
Ochkon happened. An old friend of the 6 who ended up ruling Natland shortly after the war, and went full tyrant. He despised everything to do with Dragonkind, and persecuted everyone who showed any kind of sympathies toward their civilization. He even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies. Ultimately...
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Ochkon couldn't get her hands on it. That's the reason most of her research is lost to history.
Most, so some of it
That's
survived.
right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work. The other person you see on that woven scroll, the same person I inherited the ancient name Vuka from. It was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan. The uncrowned queen who brought freedom to the weak, Lianka.
Malfunction. This is not the way. Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay back.
Watch out.
If she's a robo-maid, why is she suddenly acting like a lethal weapon? Ah! What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike.
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have thrown you into the sky by now.
Can you?
Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. I'm working at... humanoid machine... Looks like...
Wait! Kanich! Just hold on for a sec!
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion.
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
Alright. I'm sorry. Let's go meet these merchants then.
I don't trust the merchants. Doo-da, doo-da. Ah, it's the man in red from earlier.
Ineffa! They found... My apologies.
Oh no. Your memory's gone again?
Again?
Fontaine.
So, are you her...
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
Hello.
I know?
From now on, your name's Ineffa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Malfunction.
Looks like she's getting worse. Is this all a...
Can you guys tell us what all this is about? Where are you?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachim, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family. We're all from Nodcry.
Nodcry?
Wouldn't have been my first guess.
That's the thing about Nodcry. It kind of brings together the drifter.
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Nodcry. It was going okay until all the trouble started.
Trouble?
The Fatui. They came down from the north. They've made some big moves in Nodcry lately. It's caused quite a bit of friction with the local religious groups.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this lying down.
Anyway, there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is...
me?
Your case is, a little different. But...
And it was smooth sailing, until we got attacked by those
weird machines? Secret Ineffa saved us all. She jumped off the ship.
Really? As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, and Shalonen is the one who woke her up.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Ineffa. She only woke up because of her build quality, so... her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among Nalans.
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to...
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. I doubt she did much beyond salvaging it. And as for the memory thing, Ineffa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look for her missing memories.
Please, explain in more detail.
Alright. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly sure of was that it's not from Nodcry. Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was until one day you were sweeping the floor and suddenly you forgot.
What happened
The
just
worst
now?
part of that was Ineffa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side of that wall.
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, and Effa has been searching for a way to try and repair herself.
That's a very responsible attitude for a robot.
Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nodcry recently, and you noticed they bore some similarities to your core. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and joined the crew.
No.
Has her memory loss always been the...
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse, but it only lasted a moment. Didn't really affect anything. I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then, the closer we got to Natlan, the worse her symptoms got.
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machine things.
Poor...
My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I've heard, you're...
Perhaps coming to Natlan...
Well, it's too early to say. Don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I just started...
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel
So, why don't you all stick around here in Natlan a little longer? Your ship got attacked, and since then, you've been scrambling to try and find your missing crewmen.
Yeah, I was just thinking. We could do with a breather.
How about the Flower Feather Clan? In my tribe, weary travelers are always welcome.
Flower Feather Clan.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Anefa. After all, she has a message for our Tumaini. So this is as much our business as it is yours.
Oh yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code.
Oh, the code for the cryptex.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot with amnesia.
To be fair, they couldn't have known things would get this bad.
Also, Inefa told me she had a backup plan to... A backup plan?
Backup plan. Memory missing.
No surprises there.
Well, as long as we get her memories back, that'll solve everything.
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's that simple. Wait, you do realize I can't promise anything, don't...
I do. I also know that every time you say that, you end up getting the job done.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us. Tumaini, Paimon. See you around.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, Hal. Actually, that's weird. Why is a Hal so quiet today?
You're being very strange.
Am I?
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today. Not the original price for the job, not the revised timeline, none of it.
That's because... Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that really who I think it is? Who cares? She isn't my problem.
Oh my god.
Whew, the last few days really flew by. Do you think Anefa and the merchants are enjoying their stay at the Flower Feather Clan? Let's go see how they're doing.
Okay, we're gonna end stream here today. I'm going up somewhere safe. So, I will probably be streaming again Monday. I don't know, but let's see. Who am I going to raid? Which one of my friends are playing? Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If he hollers, let him go. My mother said to pick the very best one, and you are it. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, so we're gonna raid Maple because he won the eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Go say hi to Maple. Be nice. I will see you all Monday or in Alpha stream when he streams. I'll probably post that in my server to say I'm here. So until next time, bye-bye!